into Coach Ryan, because you won't think that he would want to keep Washam on Freeman, knowing how athletic and physical Freeman is.
I want to say thank you to Hanes, the official underwear of the PBA, for their support of the 2010 PBA Fiesta Conference. BMeg Derby Ace looking to make their first mark of the game. Llamados down low, nice fake, goes with a lefty and he scores.
When you look at that lineup of San Miguel, it's actually 3 players that are combo 4 guys. You're looking at Arwin Santos, Freeman, and Jay Washing. They're not post-up guys, they're not wing guys, but they're about 6'4" that can play inside and out. So what that means is, if you actually have a very good post-up guy, you can give San Miguel the problem. Exactly what Don Llamados was able to do there. Not enough size in terms of width on the part of San Miguel, and there Llamados using his size, his ball.
Ontiveros for 3. No. Just got the back of the rim. Now Artadi racing down court. Yap inside the Pingris. Pingris with a hook.
An early help coming for these BMeg Derby 8 in this game. Both points coming from none of their, or not one of their star players. Guys getting it inside and getting good looks at the basket.
Good intentions by Jay Washington finding Gabe Freeman. That, however, sails out of bounds back to BMeg Derby Ace. Washam back to Artadi. James Yap looking for his spot. Llamados, long 2, no. Rebound by Arwin Santos. Oh, and Ontiveros goes down. That's going to be a foul against Don Llamados.
Foul number 41, Don Llamados, first 14 foul on the BMeg Derby.
Good decision right here on the part of Don Ontiveros. Saw that Don Llamados not in position. There you go. Don Ontiveros goes to the bench. You know, for Don Ontiveros in this series, obviously he's going to work double time. Has to guard James Yap on one end, and of course has to be effective offensively on the other.
Early in this ball game, the San Miguel Beermen really taking it to the BMeg Derby Ace Llamados, much like they did in game number 1, taking it inside, and have already earned several trips to the line.
Little color right there, very early.
And Ontiveros smartly stroking in his 4th point of the ball game. As we approach the 9-minute mark of the first quarter, Washam. There's a double team on James Yap. Yap out to Artadi. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Llamados moves in. Washington, the game 1 hero, moves in. The fake.
And Vito, just the same way that Don Llamados will be able to post up most of the guys on the other side, the quickness of the San Miguel Beermen's big guys will be a problem for Llamados.
Beermen ahead by 3, 8 minutes and 15, still remaining in the first quarter. Washam, the jumper. And still some very nice defense being shown by the San Miguel Beermen. Freeman saves it for Jaywalk. Nice and smooth offense shown by the San Miguel Beermen on their last 2 plays. And with 8 minutes and 1 remaining, they're ahead by 5.
Nagbabalik pong aksyon dito sa Big Dome, and you're watching the PBA live on Solar TV. Chicky Reyes here at courtside, and I'll be your eyes and ears for both squads. Now, in a best of 7 series, importanteng makauna ka not only do you build momentum on your side, but your level of confidence increases dramatically as you play game 2. 51 of 79 teams in the past, which took a 1-0 lead in a best-of-7, went on to win the series. Still too early to tell, but if San Miguel continues to play spotless basketball, then they might end up proving the stats right. Jason?
Thank you, Chicky. Well, history obviously on the side of the San Miguel Beermen in this matchup, and then another 2 points delivered by Alex Cabagnon, extending the lead now to 7. BMeg Derby Ace Llamados trying to get their game plan on. James Yap forcing the foul.
Quite noticeably, offense of BMeg Derby Ace ends up being stagnant after about the 3rd pass as they try to look for James Yap, because Don Ontiveros has done a good job of not allowing James Yap to get to his spots and get the basketball. And you see right there, James really had to create something extra special just to get to the free throw line.
James Yap, one of only 2 locals from the BMeg Derby Ace side to score in double digits in game number 1. He had 24 in that game, as you can see here. And that goes along with 3 rebounds and 2 assists.
You need to do that. You know that.
And that free throw shot brought to you by BMeg Derby Ace Premium Formula. Dito ka na sa Llamado. It's a 5-point ball game now here in the first quarter. Game 2 of the 2010 PBA Fiesta Conference Semifinals. James Yap trying to repay the favor, trying to cover Don Ontiveros. Ontiveros, quick release.
You know, Don has seen the challenge and he's ready to meet it head on. Going one-on-one with James Yap. He knows that if you're going to make me work defensively, I'm going to make you work defensively as well.
Tony Washam out of the double team, out to Roger Yap. Yap gliding into the hoop.
That to me is still one of the biggest keys if BMeg Derby Ace Llamados want to win this series is for Roger Yap to wake up from his mild stupor, because he didn't really play very well in that series against Raider side.
So Pingris picking up the foul. Gabe Freeman back at the line. Gabe Freeman, number 9 overall scorer in this Fiesta Conference. And he is the man that the San Miguel Beermen have stuck with since day 1 of this Fiesta Conference.
And yeah, of course, he's carrying that tag of the defending best import.
BMeg Derby Ace looking for a solution to this 6-point deficit. High screens provided for Washam. It's all Tony Washam here off the glass. No good. Freeman with a rebound. Go ahead pass for Jay Washington. The long one. That's offline. San Miguel Beermen lose this possession. And the BMeg Derby Ace Llamados still trying to get themselves organized here. They get it to James Yap. Like they have been for most of this first quarter. Almost lost there. Pingris gets it back. Roger Yap for 3. Freeman leading the charge for the Beermen. Cabagnon taken away by Washam. Roger Yap in transition against Washington.
The BMeg Derby Ace Llamados are not really going to run a lot, but then if San Miguel turns the ball over, which they have a tendency to, they should make San Miguel pay.
We'll be right back with more after this. Welcome back to semifinal action, coming to you from the Big Dome. Game 2 in this best-of-7 semi-series between the San Miguel Beermen and the BMeg Derby Ace Llamados. Off the Cabagnon miss. Here comes James Yap. And the defense really trying to clamp down on James Yap. Pingris against Washington. The fake, overcooked it. Turnaround jumper by Washington. Freeman with a trail job.
So it's that energy that Gabe Freeman brings to this team. Like you said, he's number 9 in terms of points scored. Not really that big. But then when it comes to rebounding, makikita natin nakakahawa yung energy niya for the rest of the players in that team.
Coming off the high screen, Roger Yap in no man.